Hey, my name is Connor, and welcome to Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto market. In this video, I'll be covering all of the updates pertaining to HBAR, Hedera Hashgraph. Right now, HBAR is on fire. Their ecosystem is growing very rapidly. There are new projects launching on HBAR, and the already existing projects are continuing to grow. So a lot is happening within HBAR. Again, I'll be going over all the updates in this video, so if that does interest you, be sure to stick with me until the very end. Let's get right into it right now and let the gains be with you. At the current moment in time, HBAR is trading for 8.1 cents with a market cap of $2.146 billion, putting it at rank number 34 in the overall cryptocurrency market cap. Now, the good news about HBAR is that it's still down 85, almost 86% from its all-time high prices, near 56 cents, a little over 56 cents. It is up very nicely from the start of the year, about 100%, but there's still a ways to go, about a 7x back to that all-time high. And I do personally believe that HBAR is going to be making new all-time highs this upcoming bull run cycle. So a lot to look forward to here with HBAR. If you're not already familiar with what HBAR is, they are a public distributed ledger, which is kind of like a blockchain, but not exactly like it. But HBAR, if we look at, these are all of the governing council members, right? Major world corporations, Google, Avery Dennison, Boeing, Chainlink Labs, Deutsche Telekom, the list goes on and on and on, LG, right? Some major big corporations that have a lot of power and money in the world. They're all using HBAR for their enterprise level blockchain solutions. So that should say something in and of itself. So what is Hedera? Hedera is a decentralized open source proof of stake public ledger. And we can see that Hedera's performance optimized Ethereum virtual machine smart contracts, along with its easy to use native tokenization and consensus service APIs, enable developers to create real-time Web3 applications and ecosystems that will drive the future of the internet. It's a layer 1 smart contract blockchain, simply put, and we can see if we compare it. This is the ecosystem. I'll go over that in a little bit, but they love to compare the carbon negative commitment and stuff like that. My personal opinion about the whole carbon negative thing, I'll leave it out of this video, but hey, HBAR loves to pride itself with being the #1 blockchain crypto project, layer 1 in terms of the carbon negative commitment we can see here. And in terms of transactions per second, HBAR is among the fastest, if not the fastest, among all layer 1s. Currently, HBAR, if we take a look at the Saucer Swap transactions per second page, currently HBAR is doing around 519 transactions per second. All right, and just for reference, Ethereum does like 12 transactions per second. So among the fastest, if not the fastest, when it comes to the transactions per second among layer 1 networks. Now, if we look at DeFi Llama, we can go ahead and take a look at the decentralized finance ecosystem built on HBAR, and there's not a lot right now. It's very small. Biggest protocol is Stater Labs. Stater Labs is deployed, as we can see here, on multiple blockchains. They're a staking, liquid staking protocol, right? They're on ETH, they're on Phantom, they're on the Binance Smart Chain, near Terra, originally launched on Terra actually, and they're also on HBAR as well. And then all of the other apps here are pretty much DEXs. All right, Saucer Swap and Heli Swap are the biggest two here, and this is Saucer Swap. Very similar to any decentralized exchange that you've ever used before. You can swap, you can provide liquidity, you can then stake those LP tokens to yield farm. They also have a bridge here, so it's a decentralized exchange. Anybody that's subscribed to my channel should be very familiar with what decentralized exchanges are by this point, unless you are, of course, brand new. And if you are brand new to Crypto Empire and you're enjoying the content so far, be sure to smash that subscribe button down below and turn on all the notifications so that you don't miss any future videos. But Saucer Swap, you can do a lot here in this application. You can see all the coins, you can go, all the tokens you can go ahead and swap. And these, you can provide liquidity to these pools. And if you stake the LP tokens, they do pay out. The highest payout here is going to be, put this at 50, right? You can earn around over 10%. If you get into these high risk pairs, maybe you earn a little bit more, but of course they are subject to impermanent loss. So you better be careful, or else all of your precious HBAR might get diluted with some random coin that you decided to provide liquidity to on Saucer Swap. Anyways, that's Saucer Swap. There is also Heli Swap. Again, same concept. You can swap. You can stake LP tokens in the pools and farms, etc. All right, so that's good. They got some decentralized exchanges over on HBAR already. They already have liquid staking as well. I think on Saucer Swap, you can provide liquidity to the liquid staking HBAR coin as well as HBAR and earn like 10%. So really no impermanent loss with that one. So if you're looking at yield farm, I would look into that. But this is really all that's happening in terms of the DeFi scene on HBAR. If we want to talk the NFT scene, well, of course, we got to go to Zeus Market. And if we go here to Zeus, number one collection is the Dead Pixels. All right, so I do own a Dead Pixel. If I was going to recommend any NFT collection on HBAR, it is the Dead Pixels Ghost Club, hands down. All right, if you want to get involved in basically the number one project on HBAR very early, remember, most people still don't know what an NFT is. There's a lot of people that love HBAR. They don't own the HBAR NFTs. So if you want to take a little bit of risk on and invest in a potential asset that can appreciate massively in price in terms of the HBAR price, not the dollar amount, but the actual HBAR amount. And we expect HBAR to go up too. So that means, again, you're going to double dip those profits. If the NFT goes up in HBAR value and HBAR goes up in dollar value, you got a big win on your hand. So anyways, the Dead Pixel Ghost Club, number one collection. I do encourage you to, check these out. Floor price is currently around 5,000 HBAR, 4969. So if we look that up, 4,969 HBAR right now is $400. All right, so you can pick up a Dead Pixel for $400. I will show you here. This is mine, 1495. And this is very nice, kind of the whole HBAR NFT scene. This is turtlemoon.io. And we can see here the history, all the times. I got this one for 7,000 HBAR. And you can see that was back in October, okay? So this is the one that I'll show you. And again, back in October, if we look at the HBAR price, because remember, we got to think for a second. HBAR is going up in dollar value, all right? So over here in October, it was around 6 cents. Now HBAR is 8 cents. All right, that's a 30% gain. So the floor price really hasn't changed. For the Dead Pixels with the boxing gloves, again, I have one with the boxing gloves, right? The floor price is still 7,000 HBAR, but HBAR is up 30%. All right, so if you're going to trade NFTs, you really need to be aware of the asset appreciating in the actual crypto value as well as the dollar value of that cryptocurrency, because this is how you can make a lot of money with NFTs. NFT traders are aware of this, so if you're not already, you need to be aware of it. That's why if, say, the crypto market sells off hard and we get a major crash, you're going to see the prices of these NFTs go up in the HBAR value because people want the same value they would get for dollars. All right, but we'll talk about that in a separate NFT video. I just kind of wanted to go over the NFT ecosystem over here in HBAR, as well as the DeFi ecosystem. And HBAR, their social media, their marketing has improved drastically over the past year or so. All right, we can see here they tweeted 4 hours ago, transactions per second is 532 transactions per second average. Very high, really blows all the competition among layer ones out of the water. And also HBAR is doing a hackathon with Filecoin. Filecoin, of course, decentralized storage. So that's good to see. Filecoin, serious project. So a lot is happening in HBAR. They've stepped up their marketing on Twitter. Right, the HBAR Foundation right now is, it's growing their account, getting their name out there. So nothing but positive things to say about HBAR right now. Let's go over the price chart and talk about what's happening with this cryptocurrency. So HBAR all-time high up here at 57 cents from high to low. Around a 94% drop from high to low. All right, down here, sub 4 cents. If you got it, congratulations. That was the bottom as far as I'm concerned. And as you can see, it's up very nicely from these low price levels. It is up around 118% to current price. Now what happens? Are we just going to continue to blast off rocket ship up higher, or are we going to have a retracement? Well, the way it looks right now, we have had about 7 green weeks in a row. 3 of these green weeks were very choppy weeks. But nonetheless, it was 7 green weekly candles in a row. Right now we're seeing our first red weekly candle in the past 7 weeks. So certainly if the overall crypto market decides to go ahead and test some lower levels, I would expect HBAR to follow suit. So what's actually going to happen if we do get a correction? Also notice on the daily time frame there is strong bearish divergence, again leading towards more of a correction. But here's the thing, we're in an uptrend. It's making higher highs, right? Higher highs and higher lows. So that's encouraging. That means that the correction should not be something like we saw during the bear market where it just gets absolutely decimated, but we should expect to see a relatively higher support level hold. What support levels am I looking at? 6.25 cents is the main one. As you can see, I already have it labeled as the main support level over here at 6.25 cents. Getting in really under 7 cents right now is still an amazing entry long term. If you have the patience to invest in this and wait until 2024, 2025, when that next cycle bull run really does get going, whether you're getting in at 6 or 8 cents, of course that's going to make a difference in terms of your percentage return, but it's not going to be the end of the world because you will still be profitable with where I see HBAR going in my projections on this. Multiple dollars really is where I see HBAR going. But regardless, closest main support to current price is 6.25 cents. And then the closest actual support to current price is going to be at 7.5 cents down here. Now, notice we also do have a level over here at around 5.5. Again, you just want to set alerts for these and be patient. When price makes its way back down here, if it does, well, you already planned ahead of time that these were going to be the levels that you're going to invest, so you just follow your plan basically. But we can also pull a fib from high to low, and we can see that our 38.2 matches up very nicely with our first support level at 7.5 cents. And we can see that all of these levels kind of come in between the 50% retracement and the golden pocket at the 61.8. So really anywhere under 6.5 cents. Again, my level based off of price action is at 6.25 cents. But these are the levels that I would be looking at if you are looking to get HBAR at a lower price than 8 cents where it is right now. Now, let's say it does cool off and then it decides to go for another leg higher. Where are we headed next? Well, let's talk about that. Our main resistance level higher, certainly this is going to present a challenge to the HBAR price getting into this area. This is a supply zone at 11 cents and then just above at 12 cents as well. Right? If we just look to the left, a lot was happening over here in terms of support and resistance. So 11 to 12 cents is kind of our next main area that we're going to encounter some trouble on our way higher. Expect possibly some profit taking from there as well, because you have to understand people, funds, institutions, whoever, they were buying HBAR down here at 3 to 4 cents. So getting up here to 12 cents is going to be around a 3 to 4x. I don't think that's worthy in terms of where I think HBAR is going to take profit that early, but inevitably the market has its own participants that are going to do what they want to do. So they're going to most likely take some profit. There's going to be a lot of selling up here at around 12 cents and then also at around 14 cents as well. This was the main support level during that summertime bull market correction. Right after HBAR's initial pump up to 44 cents, it dropped to 14 cents. So crazy volatility, but that's expected in the crypto market. But this was support back in 2021. Now it's resistance in 2023, and that's just under 14 cents really. All right, so these are our two closest levels from current price. Once it gets above that, it's really a lot of thin air. A lot of thin air. Price action can eat through this quickly, and we'll be back at the all-time highs in relatively no time. My stance on HBAR is that when it actually does get going, it's going to be like you blink and you miss it. So that's why we really need to take these times, the calm before the storm, still kind of not fully in that bull market just yet. These are the times where we must prepare, because again, you're going to blink and you're going to miss it. Something like over here, one day it just starts to take off and it just doesn't look back. All right, so you don't want to be the one left without any HBAR when something like this happens. You want to be prepared ahead of time, already in your position. So again, that's why you're watching this video. You're in the right place at the right time, paying attention to crypto at the right time during the slow periods. HBAR trading at 8 cents, 7x away from the all-time high. In terms of layer ones, fastest transactions per second, major world corporations want to use HBAR for their enterprise level solutions. So it's really a no-brainer for me. Very solid project. HBAR, Hedera Hashgraph. Definitely, if you've never heard of it before and you're wondering if it's good, look into it on your own, of course, but I think it's extremely solid. And I'm expecting a very bright future for HBAR itself, as well as the ecosystem at large. There will be a lot of opportunities when there's a lot of hype and excitement in crypto again. Right, there's going to be a lot of new projects launching on HBAR. You know, Saucer Swap and HeliSwap also launched. They have their tokens, right? We can see their HeliSwap is doing a lock drop for their token. Other dexes like Astroport have done that kind of stuff. But regardless, there's going to be a lot of opportunities in the future for HBAR altcoins. I will be covering those in the future. So if you're interested in seeing that, be sure to smash that subscribe button down below. I appreciate your support. So in this video, we covered all of the updates pertaining to HBAR, the ecosystem, DeFi, NFTs, transactions per second compared to some of the other top blockchains out there. HBAR's got a lot going for it. It's got a bright future ahead. Also carbon negative, carbon neutral, if you're into that, of course. Regardless, I hope that you did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you let me know by smashing that like button down below. And if you are brand new to Crypto Empire and you're not already subscribed to the channel, go ahead right now and smash that subscribe button down below and turn on all the notifications so you don't miss any future videos. And my name is Connor from Crypto Empire, and I will see you in the next video.